Hi, and welcome back. To, for this tutorial, we're going to carry on doing a bit more with the print statements just to get used to it, and going to show you how to define things so you can use them a few times in the code. So if you go back to your file you made before, anything.py, I've cleared mine off, and just edit with idle again. So I've emptied mine, so we're just back to basics. So as we said before, I've just put print. That's just a basic Python command that it knows. It's all programmed in for you, so all you need to put is print. And then Python will know that you want to print something in the idle window when running in this. In other bits of software, it might print in a different place, it might print in the log, or it depends how they've set it up. Obviously in this is how it works. And it's good just for troubleshooting. So yeah, print anything, opening and closing with your speech things, speech marks, and the same type because you obviously got the double and the single. Doesn't matter which, as long as it's the same. Whenever you want to run anything, save it. I'll be going up here, file, save, or just press Control S, what I do, then press F5 to run, and that will print everything out in shell. You can, sometimes you can just do it in here, I believe, and it just prints out what you do. I just like to do it so you've got your code here and you've got your results there. I just close this each time so you're starting fresh. So obviously if you're doing a long lot of code, there's a lot of results, a lot of prints you don't want. I'd say you just end up repeating everything. So obviously it starts again, so you just keep repeating all that, and then by the time you're down the bottom you're not 100% where you are. So yeah, so now let's show you how to define something. If you type it without the speech bubbles, it recognises it as them characters mean something. Obviously if you use a word it's familiar to you, but it doesn't matter, you can put that and it would recognise that. And exact characters as anything. Whether you define it as, we'll just do it as a word for now, as a word to print. So then instead of print anything, you just put print them characters, and then it'll print anything as before. Obviously put it so familiar to yourself is better. So yeah, and obviously the reason for this is saying you can just use it loads of times. You haven't, if that's like a sentence, anything you want to print out in here, rather than typing all that out again, you just put print word, and there you go. Obviously if you're using it once it might be just as quick to just use that, but if you're doing print word, oh, cancel, save that. Then it does it 3 times, so it just saves you time, makes life easier, which is the best way to do anything. And then you can use define thing with other defined things, so you can call that start, call that middle, call that end. So if you print start, get rid of them too. So that will now just print anything you want to print in here. No space, put a space at the end, and then you can carry on and put anything you want to print in here. Will print out, put space. Have you? Right. So now if you put print start plus middle, plus, and it should print all that out as a sentence. Anything you want to print out in here will print out how you write it. So there you go, and you can use it, just model it up a bit. And yeah, it just makes it all gibberish, but it's just showing that it does mix it around. It's handy if you have various things you're going to use with each other or on their own or whatever. Just define them, and then it will start from there. The way it works is it just starts from the top, reads down, and then it will read start equals that until it gets a command, which is print. It's a little bit different with defs, which I'll show you in the next one, but that's just basically how it works. I won't show you a def, but I'll just show you how it works. So you put def start, then to start that code you've got to tell it where you want to start on the left hand side, because obviously the def's on the left, it doesn't just start from there. So you'd put start and it would do this bit of code, but I'll show you that in more detail in the next one. Just want to do it briefly. Yeah, what I think of it, I'll just show you the website briefly in case you've come from somewhere else, just so you know where it is, and I'll be putting everything up on there and some other stuff, other people's tutorials. I think it's okay, I don't think they'll have a problem because it'll direct you straight to their videos, so just handy stuff for everyone. I'm not the best at these tutorials, as you might have guessed so far, but I'll have a go, and there's others that you might find better, but there's plenty for everything. This is the tutorials I'm planning on doing, which we've done in the first two, we're done in one because otherwise it would have been really short. Defining strings, that's what we're doing at the minute. That's called a string, what we've just defined, so you can use them multiple times. And then next time we'll be creating a def. I won't go over this every time, I just thought I'd show you the site briefly. There's stuff on there, and if you got any questions, go onto the site, contact, just put how you found us, just put other, it's just so we can get a rough idea how people are getting to it, and then put name, email, any message. Okay, I just thought I'd show you that briefly, just for you to get in touch, and it's easier for me to help. So yeah, we'll call it a day on that. It's another short one, but they will be short until we get a bit more in depth, and it takes a bit longer to actually explain the things. I don't want to overload it and make too much of the simple bits. Just have a play with that, put some different things in, try and define different things, and then I'll see you on the next one.